kid in the 60s. We used to go to Manila Village and St. Mary's Point, and they were places. They had buildings on them. There were people still living there. And now they're all gone. It's all gone. There's not a lot of life on the West Bank because there's no fresh water.
The Upper Barataria project is the largest project in coastal Louisiana, and we know how big of an impact this will make to the community. Since 1930, the Barataria Basin has lost over 276,000 acres of land. And after the oil spill, this quadrupled in land loss. When the oil washed ashore, it eats away at the vegetation, and without vegetation, the soil falls apart.
The Mississippi River is a renewable resource of sediment, and with this project, we're harnessing that resource by excavating the sediment from the bottom of the river and pumping it miles to the restoration site. Once that sediment is there, large machinery carves it into a new wetland habitat. And almost as soon as we're gone, and in many cases while we're still there, that habitat starts to respond, growing grass, plants and animals move in, and soon it's going to be a fully functioning part of this ecosystem.
I don't think there's anywhere in the world where you'll find the health of an ecosystem so intrinsically tied to the health of our economy. If it's not protected, then it impacts everybody on gas prices, oil prices, energy prices, electricity prices. So from a heavy infrastructure perspective, it's providing a protection to that.
Not only does it build land that can serve as protection against storm surge for nearby coastal communities, but it builds habitat that has recently been lost.
So this project is very unique. They have a cutterhead suction dredge in the Mississippi River and is piping organic sediment from the Mississippi River over a levee 13 miles into the marsh creation areas.
Marshes are often considered the kidneys of the coastal system. They can take up nutrients and other things, help clean the water. They actually improve water quality. I mean, they are the things that feed us, that kind of sustain us, spiritually as well as recreationally.
The Upper Barataria project is contributing to restoring coastal erosion and a part of a larger effort to build more resilient coast and communities in Louisiana. Looking at the before and after photos makes it clear that the project successfully created a marsh where there was once open water. But how do we know it's working as intended?
The answer? Monitoring. Now that the marsh is built, we'll be looking at more than just photos. The answers to questions we ask during monitoring help us develop and adapt management strategies for this restoration project and apply those lessons to similar future projects. Monitoring activities will be accomplished through a collaborative network of partners, including NOAA, the Water Institute of the Gulf, the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, and the U.S. Geological Survey. We will collect detailed information to ensure this and future projects are designed to maximize the project's benefits to ecosystems, as well as human communities. We can look at the fish-friendly design features of the project to see if they're working as intended. We'll use a variety of tools to investigate shrimp, crab, and fish species using the marsh. We'll also measure how the marsh changes over time by looking at its soils, plant communities, and water quality.
This project serves many purposes, including making the public whole from the Deepwater Horizon spill and supporting healthier fisheries. Future marsh restoration projects will build on this and other past projects in the area to maintain the health of the Mississippi River Delta.
The lessons we learn from Upper Barataria will help us build even stronger, more successful restoration projects that support healthy habitats, productive fisheries, and a more resilient coast.
Parting thought. When my friends tell me we can't do this, they say we can't save the coast. I said, yes, we can.